There's one thing I have to do every single day of my life that sometimes I really don't want to do, and that's cook dinner.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
So today I'm going to share with you 4 meals that you can cook for dinner when you don't want to cook. I'm going to be sharing some kind of shortcut dinners with you, things that you can find in the store to make dinner super quick. You know, they are some convenience foods, but on the whole, pretty much healthier than getting takeout and definitely cheaper. So stick around. I'm going to share some awesome meals with you in today's video that you can make when you don't feel like cooking. I want to take a quick break and thank Ritual for sponsoring today's video. I have done videos with Ritual before, and you guys know this is my very favorite multivitamin, and it is literally the only multivitamin that I have been able to take consistently because it is awesome. It tastes like mint. Like, do you know when you take multivitamins and they kind of have that like fishy flavor and you're like, yeah, I don't want to take this. No, not with Ritual. They taste like a breath mint, seriously. Personally, I have been taking the Essential for Women multivitamin 18 plus, and for decades, mainstream vitamins have been formulated with 2 primary goals: low cost and long shelf life. A lot of them are made with low quality ingredients, and the resulting products are not only less effective, but often filled with harmful materials to help them keep. At Ritual, they put quality and efficacy above all. Their vitamins are vegan friendly, non-GMO, gluten and allergen free, and my favorite part is that they are super easy on the stomach. They can be taken with or without food. They have key nutrients to help fill in gaps in your diet with transparently sourced ingredients and carbon neutral shipments packaged using eco-friendly materials. Now is the best time to get Ritual because they are having their Black Friday Cyber Monday sale. They're actually offering 40% off your purchase when you add Synbiotic Plus. I'll have a link in my description box below, or you can go to ritual.com/JenChapin-40 to get your gut on the right track this year. But seriously, I highly encourage you guys to try Ritual. Everyone knows that it's sometimes difficult to get enough vitamins and minerals and eat all our vegetables and fruits, and so a multivitamin can help fill in those gaps. Highly recommend. Make sure you take care of yourself. We're going into the busy holiday season, and you have to take care of yourself first before you can take care of everyone else. Check out the link in my description box below. Hi friends, so I'm in my car getting ready to go into the grocery store. It is currently 3 something in the afternoon on a weekend, and I have no idea what I'm making for dinner tonight. So today we're gonna do this real time. Like, I don't want to cook something super involved, but we need to eat dinner and I don't want to eat out. So I'm gonna take you in the store with me and we're just gonna see what we can find for today. Okay, so I'm here in the salad aisle. What I'm kind of thinking is maybe, I know they have stuffed pork chops ready to go in the meat case, and so I'm thinking maybe I'll do baked potato, pork chops, and salad. So I'm thinking about picking up a salad mix. I'm gonna get one that's not soggy. And I already have dressing and croutons at home. Otherwise, if you don't, obviously get a bagged salad that's like a kit with everything in there. I do know I need more cucumbers and tomatoes though, so I'm gonna grab some of those. Okay, so I'm over here in the potato section, and I really feel like these are going to be a good option. Little Potato Company. I've never purchased these before. They're microwave ready, but I kind of feel like I'd rather cook them in the oven. I need to try. It looks like there are some that are oven and some that are microwave. This one is oven, which I would prefer to cook mine in the oven. Onion and chive. I might try these. They look good. Okay, so I was coming over here to the meat counter, and I was thinking, like, not everyone in my house is like super enthused with pork chops, and I saw that they have these crusted tilapia. So potato crusted tilapia, Parmesan crusted tilapia, and tortilla. And then it looks like, oh, see, they have cod over here, but this doesn't. I think this is just like plain. It doesn't have anything on it. So I might try the breaded one. I feel like everyone would like that. I think I'm gonna try the potato one. Okay, so here's what I ended up getting for tonight's dinner. 2 boxes of the potato crusted tilapia. It says that there are 4 servings in each one, but this is less than 12 ounces, so I kind of feel like that's not really true. So I got 1 of the Parmesan and 1 of the potato. I got 2 of the Little Potato Company creamer potatoes with seasoning pack. So 1 garlic, herb, and 1 onion and chive. It looks like you can just roast them right in the pan, and then some salad. So let's see how this turns out. All right, so I'm just starting out by drizzling about 2 tablespoons of olive oil over each of the potatoes, and I made extra because I like to have these on hand for breakfast the next morning. They are really good, heated up with some eggs and cottage cheese. I don't know if I would purchase these again. You guys will have to let me know if you have had these before. I'm like really a big fan of cutting my baby potatoes in half and roasting them on a baking sheet so that they get crispy. So that's kind of what I prefer, but I have to say these were a really quick option. So for the fish, I just took that out and placed it on a baking sheet with some parchment paper. Obviously this is super easy, but it's honestly like a really quick solution to dinner. Next, I'm going to put together my salad. I just wanted to say, like, I'm here to tell you guys, like, if you're working moms or busy parents or like whoever you are, just trying to get dinner on the table for yourself and your family, don't let people shame you into not buying processed food. I mean, it's just like the reality that we live in today. And hopefully this video, I can just share with you some ideas for getting dinner on the table really quick that, yes, do involve processed food, but, you know, add a potato, add a fish, add a salad, add a vegetable, add a fruit, like it's all going to be okay. It's better than going through the fast food drive-through, right? So here was our salad with that homemade ranch I had in my refrigerator. It turned out really, really great. And then I just baked the fish in the oven until it got really crispy. It actually turned out very good. And I had some cocktail sauce on the side. There are those roasted potatoes. They did turn out good, but like I said, I do prefer the crispy cut ones. So we had our fish along with some tartar sauce. Of course, I had to have some ketchup with my potatoes and my ranch salad on the side. This was definitely a really quick and easy dinner that I would totally cook again. Okay, so for this next meal, we are at Aldi. I'm going to pick up some of these French green beans from the produce section. They're really good. And then I saw that they now have this pulled rotisserie pork. We're going to be making some barbecue pork sandwiches for dinner out of this. And then I also picked up some of Aldi's brioche buns, which are really good. Highly recommend them if you haven't tried them. And then we are also going to grab some barbecue sauce and an oldie but a goodie au gratin potatoes. I used to make these all the time in college. So what we're going to be making with these ingredients are barbecue pork sandwiches, some green beans with bacon on the side, and some baked au gratin potatoes. Really simple meal, but like I said, something that you can put together very quickly when it's the end of a long workday and you don't feel like cooking. Is this still cooking? Yes. Is it more like assembling or throwing together ingredients? Also, yes, it's definitely not complicated. So I'm just putting together the potatoes in an 8x8 baking dish. I mixed my boiling water with milk and butter, added the cheese sauce along with the potatoes, and then I'm going to add some milk. Just stir that together and make sure everything is well incorporated. You can cook these on the stovetop, but I really do prefer them in the oven. Next up, I'm going to wash my green beans because I could not tell if these were already washed or not, so I thought I would err on the side of caution. I really do like these green beans from Aldi though, because they are already trimmed, so you don't have to worry about that step. So I just have a saucepan with a steamer basket in the bottom, and I'm going to put my green beans in there and steam them for probably about 10 minutes until they are as tender as you'd like them. Next, I have a skillet with just a little bit of water in the bottom to make sure that the pork doesn't dry out. I'm adding that to my skillet along with some barbecue sauce. You can add as little or as much as you like, and I'm just going to give that a stir and go ahead and heat it through. Also, you want to taste it. You know, you can add different seasonings if you'd like, extra salt or pepper or garlic powder if you want to. Here are our au gratin potatoes all done. If you haven't had those in a while, I highly suggest getting them. And then our perfectly steamed up green beans, I added a pat of butter and some bacon bits that I had in the refrigerator. If you've never put bacon in your green beans before, it's also really good. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and assemble my sandwiches. So I added some extra barbecue sauce to the top of these and some pickles. I'm gonna serve some of those green beans on the side along with the au gratin potatoes. And this is the first shortcut meal you can make when you don't feel like cooking. This is definitely also a crowd pleaser. Definitely great for, picky eaters, and everyone in my house really loved it. Next up, I am going to share something else that I make when I don't want to cook, and that is burgers. So I went to the meat counter at Fairway and grabbed some burger patties. I also grabbed some pickles just because we were out, and some waffle fries. Now, I know that burgers and fries really aren't like a monumental thing. Everyone has made them before, but I'm also going to share a new recipe that I tried for a plantation salad dressing. You guys will have to let me know if you've tried this before, but essentially this meal is just burgers, baked fries, and salad with a homemade dressing. Now, if you're really tired and you don't want to make the homemade dressing, definitely go ahead and use bottled. It's totally fine. So I'll link this recipe that I use down below, but this is actually served at a local restaurant that we have here in town, and Adam really, really loves this salad. And so I kind of went on a quest online to figure out if I could find a dupe or a recipe for this plantation style dressing. And what I came up with was a combination of mayo, sweet and spicy French dressing, and then some Parmesan cheese and different ingredients. But if you guys have ever heard of it, let me know in the comments below. It wasn't quite a dupe, so I definitely need to work on that for the next batch. I love buying pre-made burger patties. I know that they can be a little bit more expensive sometimes, but honestly, the shortcut is worth it, especially if you are at the end of a long day and you don't want to get takeout. They're just so quick and easy to season and sear up in a pan. So I have my pan heating up to medium-high heat, and I'm just going to go ahead and cook those on both sides. Added some cheese to them as well, and then I'm going to slice up my toppings. This whole meal came together in about 35 minutes, which honestly is not bad. I'm also going to struggle very mightily to slice up my onion. Like, I've literally never sliced an onion before. That's what it looks like here, but hey, whatever. Here's what the salad looked like. We served it over some lettuce with some Parmesan cheese and bagel crisps. Like I said, it was a really good dressing, but I am going to make some tweaks in the future to try to make it a little bit more authentic. So I baked my waffle fries in the oven. They turned out super crispy and delicious. And then you don't have to do this, but I do really recommend toasting those brioche buns from Aldi. Just put a tiny little bit of butter on them and toast them up in a skillet. The burger patties turned out great, so now I can go ahead and build my burgers on that lovely toasty bun. So we've got our burger patty. I'm going to put some tomato and onion on there. Also some pickles and some ketchup and some mayo. You can obviously add whatever you'd like. And, sometimes we are tempted to go through the drive-thru, and we're all, guilty of that at some points, just like running through Burger King or McDonald's at the end of the day. But this doesn't take long to put together, and these homemade burgers are really going to be so much more delicious than anything you would get at a fast food restaurant. So that's what we had on this night. I cut up some fruit for the kids, and we had our salad and burgers and fries. Okay, I just wanted to quickly share a couple of different options that I make often. This is a roasted salmon that I make in the air fryer along with rice that you can heat up in the microwave, and then a can of green beans. Obviously, this is not gourmet cooking, but it's something that my kids really love because they really like the combination of salmon and rice. So just another idea for you. It cooks up super quick in the air fryer, and you can even buy pre-seasoned salmon at the store, which also really cuts down on the work. Another idea that I make quite often is a taco salad. So normally what I'll do is when I make taco meat, either chicken or beef, I'll make extra and put it in the freezer. And then when I don't want to cook, all I have to do is pull it out, defrost it, heat it back up. And normally I have some type of like Doritos or tortilla chips in the pantry, and then we just make a taco salad with with lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, sour cream, cilantro, and hot sauce. So another idea for you there. Okay, so next up for this shortcut dinner, we are going to make some copycat Taco Bell chicken quesadillas. So if you've never tried this recipe and you like the chicken quesadillas from Taco Bell, it's a pretty easy dupe. I have some burrito-sized flour tortillas, some cheese, and then we're using some pre-cooked fajita chicken from Walmart. It's actually really good. For the sauce for the quesadillas, I'll link the recipe down below, but basically it's sour cream, a little bit of mayo, some Tabasco chili powder, and some taco seasoning. And then I just let that sit in the refrigerator while I prepped the rest of the ingredients. This pre-cooked chicken, you can get it in a variety of different flavors at Walmart in the deli section. They have this fajita seasoned chicken. They also have like regular rotisserie chicken and some other options. So definitely check that out. It's good quality. It is obviously a little bit pricier than buying chicken and making it yourself, but sometimes at the end of a busy day, you just cannot be bothered. So I spread some of that sauce on the tortillas, added some cheese and some chicken, and I'm just toasting those up in a skillet. While those are toasting, I'm going to cut up some fruit and veggies to go alongside. So I got these pre-cut mangoes from Aldi. I personally think that they're worth it, even though they are a little bit pricier. It definitely helps. It's a lot quicker than peeling my own mango. I did cover these quesadillas as I was toasting them just to make sure that they heated through since that chicken was cold. And then I also set out some veggies as well. I'm going to chop up some of these mini cucumbers. My kids really love those. And then some carrots. I had some carrot chips in the refrigerator. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my quesadilla into thirds. Leave a little fold at the end like you see here so that it doesn't fall apart. That middle one doesn't fall apart. And this was our dinner on this night. We had our mango and our quesadillas and cucumbers. Really easy and great dinner. Don't forget to check out Ritual. They have their Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale going on, so you're going to get a great deal. I'll have all of that information in the description box below. Seriously recommend their vitamins, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.